This cruel woman kicked 2 young children out of her house. With nowhere else to go, the siblings found an abandoned air raid shelter and decided to make it their home. The brother borrowed a cart and scavenged supplies from the ruins, while his little sister ran around their new place, excited. They traded with nearby farmers for straw and vegetables. Together, they fetched water, gathered sticks, and cooked meals over a fire. At night, the cave was pitch dark. Worried his sister might be scared, the brother caught a jar full of fireflies. The glow lit up their faces and made the cave feel like home. His sister soon fell asleep to one of his bedtime stories, while he held her tightly in his arms. But happy times never last, just like fireflies can't shine forever. Their supplies quickly ran out, and the war raged on. While others fled toward the safety of shelters, the brother ran the other way, straight into the most dangerous bombing zones. He stuffed anything he could carry into bags. Starving, he even devoured half-eaten leftovers he found. When his sister got sick, he fed her whatever food he managed to steal. But the air raids only grew more frequent. One night, woken by the sirens, he risked his life again, sneaking into the neighborhood. This time, he found piles of clothes. He bundled them up, thinking he could trade them for food. The next day, he tried, but the clothes were tossed to the ground in disgust. When he returned to the shelter, he saw his sister's doll lying on the floor. Panic set in. He searched frantically until he found her, collapsed from hunger. On the way back, he spotted shards of ice on the ground. He scooped them up and placed them in her mouth, hoping it would give her strength. But her illness only got worse. With the last of their money, he bought some food and hurried back, only to find her delirious, mistaking marbles for candy. He rushed to feed her real food.
Dodo, ohaya. おから炊いてあげましょうね.
Not knowing what was truly nutritious, he believed an expensive watermelon must surely be good for her. He broke off a small piece and fed it to his sister. She whispered her last words to him.
兄ちゃん、おおきに.
And then her eyes never opened again. That night, he held his sister's lifeless body in his arms, crying until dawn. The next day, he placed her ashes into the empty candy tin. He hoped that in the next world, she wouldn't suffer anymore, but could live in sweetness forever. He left the shelter they once called home. By the time he was found, he was barely alive. When the war finally ended, families reunited everywhere, but no one noticed the world had lost 2 lonely souls.